Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today is 8th of May 2022. Right now, I am with the 11th Cambridge class, and the subject we are studying is D Maths 4024. It's Cambridge O Levels Mathematics and Syllabus D. And today we have set our hearts to solve a paper one. And we have selected October, November 2019 1-2 paper. This paper one belongs from the zone one, or you can say the variant one. In this video, we will try to solve from question number 1 to question number 15. The rest of the questions we will do in another video. And you will be able to find the same video in the same playlist on the same channel. So let's start and we will go to the paper. So the October, November 2019 1-2 paper, the paper one from the zone 2. 2 hours is allowed for this paper and we are starting. Okay, so the question number 1 is coming up on your screen. He says 1 whole 1 by 8 minus 1 by 4. Here we have two fractions and they are subtracting. So if we have two fractions that they are subtracting, we will take their LCM or we will make their denominators same. And then we can so here you can see I have 8 ones are 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 by 8 minus. Here upstairs, downstairs, multiply with the 2. So it will become 2 and 8. Now you can see the denominators are same. So you can subtract them. 9 minus 2 will be 7. So the answer will be 7 by 8. So my dear students, I have, by putting the sticks means that I have already checked the answers from the marking scheme. So no need to see the marking scheme today for me, but you should be checking the answers with the marking scheme. Okay, so question number 1 and it's B part. Here we go. He says 5 by 9 divided by 2 by 3. Here we have two fractions. They are dividing. So we will convert that divide sign into multiply sign, and the fraction after the divide sign, it will flip. It will reciprocate. It will flicker. Okay, so you will have 5 by 9 multiplied 3 by 2. So the numerator will multiply with the numerator, denominator will multiply denominator, numerator and denominator, they can be cancelled. If they can be cancelled with the same table. So 3 and 9 can be cancelled. So you will have 5 by 3 multiply 1 by 2 and it will be 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. He says, write the values in order starting with the smallest. So you have 7 by 200, 4%, 3 by 50, 0.03 and 1 by 20. So the strategy is very simple. I will convert all of them into fractions and I will make their denominators 200. When the denominators will be same, then it's very easy to compare them. So let's start. Let me show you how I have done this. Okay. So on your screen, I hope this is visible. Yeah. So 7 by 200, it is good to go. 4% means 4 by 100. Then multiply upstairs, downstairs with the 2. You will have 8 by 200. Then you have 3 by 50. Multiply upstairs, downstairs with the 4. You will have 12 by 200. You have 0.03, that's 3 by 100. Multiply upstairs, downstairs with the 2. So you will have 6 by 200. 1 by 20, upstairs, downstairs, multiply with the 10, you will have 10 by 200. Now you can compare them. Then whose numerator is smallest is the smallest fraction. So this one A, this one B, then we'll have C, then we'll have D, then we will have E. So in the answer, you will write the original ones. So in the answer, I will write 0.03, 7 by 200, 4%, 1 by 20, 3 by 50. I have checked this answer with the marking scheme, so it's good. So that was the question number 2. Now we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is question number 3. Here we have under root 35, under root 36, 36, 36 by 37, 37, 37 by 36, 3.7. From this list of numbers, write down a prime number. A prime number is a very simple rule that if you have a prime number which cannot be divided by any other table other than itself, So 37 is the famous prime number. A square number here, which is actually like 6 multiplied 6. 6 square is 36. So 36 is a square number, an irrational number. If you have under root, and under the under root you have a prime number, that will be an irrational number. Irrational number is basically a number when you convert it into decimal fraction, it do not terminate, it do not stop, it do not end, it continue without any pattern. Okay, so under root 35 will be an irrational number. Let me show you. Okay, so the prime number will be 37, square number will be 36, irrational number will be under root 35. Why under root 35? Because it is under root 5 multiplied under root 7. So under the square root, if you have prime numbers or the product of prime numbers, that will be an irrational number. So hope you understand, and let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 4, and it's a 2 marks question. He says solve this equation. Very simple. You have to find out the value of the x. The x is on 2 places. Bring them on the same side of the equality and take the numbers to the other side, and from there you can find easily, it's a 2 marks question, the value of the x. So here you have x plus 8x equals to 7 minus 2x. 8x plus 2x equals to 7 minus 6. 10x is equals to 1. X will be equals to 1 by 10. 1 by 10 means 0.1. So that was question number 4. Hopefully you understand. Now we are going to the next question. The question number 5 is coming up on your screen. He says factorize 49 minus t squared. These are two perfect squares and we have a negative between them. You remember that formula is square minus b square, and that is equals to a plus b, a minus b. It's 7 square minus bracket 3t bracket close whole square. So you can apply that formula. So here on your screen, you can see it's 7 square minus 3t. Oh, sorry, this square should be here. This square should not be here. It should be here. So it will be 7 plus 3t in one bracket, and in the other bracket, you will have 7 minus 3t. This square, which I by mistake wrote here, it should be here outside the bracket. Okay, so mark this mistake. Okay, hopefully you understand. The next question is factorize. We have to factorize 15xy plus 5x minus 6y minus 2. So from the first two, it's the 4-term expression, and you have to factorize it. So from the first 2 terms, I will take 5x common. So you are left with 3y plus 1. From the last 2 terms, I will take minus 2 common, and you are left with 3y plus 1. Now this bracket 3y plus 1 is common. From here, I will have 5x. From here, I will have minus 2. I have checked this answer from the marking scheme. It's good to go. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question, a movie lasts for 1 hour 48 minutes and finishes at 10:15 p.m. Find the time it starts. Okay, so the movie is basically 1 hour 48 minutes and it ended at 10:15 p.m. First of all, because this time is in p.m., I will write it in the 24-hour format. For that purpose, I will add 12 in the hours. So 10:15, add 12 hours in it, and it will become 22:15. From 22:15, I will subtract 1 hour 48 minutes, and that will give me when the movie started. So you see here the finish time is 10:15 p.m. So I convert it into 24-hour format. For that, I add 12 hours in the hours. So you have 22:15. So 22:15, subtract from it the time of the movie, and 1 hour 48 minutes will be subtracted. So see 15, 48. So you cannot subtract 48 from 15. So from here, I will borrow 1 hour. So it will remain 21. When the hour will come in the minutes, it will become 60. So 60 minutes added into 15 minutes, it will become 75 minutes. So 75 minus 48, that will be 27. So 21 minus 1, 20. So the movie started at 20:27, according to 24-hour format, time format, 20:27. I hope you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That's the B part. The size of a television screen is given as 95 centimeter, correct, to the nearest 5 centimeter. Write down the upper bound of the size of the television screen. So it is correct to whatever. It is correct to the nearest 5 centimeter. So you will take the 5 centimeter and you divide it with the 2, you get 2.5 centimeter. If you add 2.5 centimeter in the given measurement, it will give the upper bond. If you subtract 2.5 from the given measurement, it will give you the lower bond. That's the strategy. Okay, so let me show you how we executed it. So here we have 5 centimeter, you divide it with the 2, you get 2.5 centimeter plus minus. So this is the main measurement to 95 centimeter. In the 95 centimeter, if you add 2.5 centimeter, you will get 97.5 centimeter. That is the upper bond. From 95 centimeter, if you subtract 2.5 centimeter, you get 92.5 centimeter, which is the lower bond. Their question was, what is the upper bond? So that will be 97.5 centimeter. Hopefully you understand. Okay. So here we go. The diagram shows a circle, its center and 2 chords of equal length. The diagram has 1 line of symmetry. Draw this line of symmetry. Okay. So let me see if I have added here. Oops, I have not taken this diagram. So this is question number 7. So let me show you how this is done. I will take out the paint. Okay, let me show you how the line of symmetry is drawn. And then snipping tools. So I will take this diagram. Oh shit. I will take this. Okay. And I will take it in the paint and I will show you how the line of symmetry is drawn. So let me choose the color. Okay. Line of symmetry is a line. Okay. So my dear students, you can see this is the line of symmetry. Line of symmetry is a line which will divide that figure into 2 equal parts. And when you fold the both sides along that line of symmetry, both the sides will exactly match on each other. So that is a very important. The second one is a very, very important test. Without that, without fulfilling that condition, you cannot say that it's the. Okay, so I have shown you how the line of symmetry is drawn. Then their question is in the diagram below, two small triangles are shaded. Shade one more small triangle to give a diagram that has a rotational symmetry of order 3. Okay, so let me copy from here, so then I can shade it. So okay, so I will shade. You see, it has order of rotational symmetry 3. So you can see this is the center. One triangle shaded here, one triangle shaded here. Okay. So one triangle should be shaded here. So I am shading it. Okay. I hope you can see that. Let me increase the size of that thing. This one should be shaded. Now you can see it's a fan. This is the center. This is the fan. It's 3 blades. So it has rotational symmetry of order 3. Hopefully you understand. Okay. Now we are going to the question number 8. The question number 8. Here we go. The question number 8 is showing up on your screen. He says, and this is the solution. He says, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of 39.864 multiplied under root 8.987 divided by 0.601. So what we will do? What we will do? So here is the question. So 39.864 can be written as 40, 8.987 can be written as 9, 0.6013 can be written as 0.6. So 40 multiply 3, under root 9 is 3. So if I remove the decimal of this numerator, I will write upstairs a 10. So you will have multiply 10 divided by 6. Now you will have 1200 divided by 6. So it will be 200. So 200 is the right answer. I have already checked it with the marking scheme. Hopefully you understand this is the question on estimation. Okay, so dear students, we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 9. A map has a scale of 5 centimeter to 2 kilometer. The actual distance between the two masts, mast means pole, is 14 kilometer. Calculate the distance in centimeters on the map between the two masts. So the scale of the length is given, and he has given you the actual length, and he wants you to find out how much will be the length on the map. So we will use the ratio of the proportion. I will write map actual 5 centimeter 2 kilometer. How much? 14 kilometer. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you will write map and actual, then you will write 5 centimeter on map means 2 kilometer in actual. In actual, something 14 kilometer long, how much will be on the map? It's a proportion method. 5 by x equals to 2 by 14, cross multiply 2x equals to 70, and x will be equals to 35 centimeters. So a distance of 14 kilometer will be of 35 centimeter on the map. I have checked this answer, so it's good to go. Okay, so we are going to the B part of the question number 9. He says, on the map, the surface area of the lake is 50 centimeters square. Now, on the map, something, a lake, its surface area is 50 centimeters square. He's talking about area. Calculate the surface area in kilometers square of the actual lake. So I will use the same scale, but there's a problem. The problem is that that scale was not for the area. That scale was 5 centimeter 2 kilometer, and that scale was for the length. But I will use that scale for the area. But for that, I will have to take the square. So on the both the on the length, on map and actual. So map actual ratio of proportion 5 centimeters square, 2 kilometers square. So I took square on that scale. The scale was this. This was the scale which was given. I will take square. So I can use them for the area. And their question is 50 centimeters square on map. How much is the actual? So write that in the fraction. 25 by 50 equals to 4 by A. A will be equals to 25A equals to 4 into 550. A will be equals to 4 into 50 divided by 25. So A will be 8 kilometers square. So that actual area will be 8 kilometer square. So that was the B part of the question number 9. I have already checked this answer. It's right. He says, write the scale 5 centimeters, 2 kilometers in the form of 1:n. This is the RF form. We have to write that thing in the ratio form. When you put both the quantities in the ratio, you know that unit must be same. Either both of them should have a centimeter unit, or they both should be in the kilometer. So I will write 5 centimeter ratio 200,000 centimeter. So I converted the 2 kilometers into centimeters, and in one kilometer there are 100,000 centimeters. So 5 centimeter ratio 200,000 centimeter. Divide both the sides with the 5, you get 1 ratio 40,000. 1 ratio 40,000. We have already checked our answers, and they are good. Okay, so we are going to the next question. This was the question number 9. It's C part. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 10. He says, y is inversely proportional to x. Y is inversely proportional to x when x is equals to 2, y is equals to t. Find an expression for the t in the terms of t. Find an expression for the y in terms of t when x equals to 3. Okay, so okay. Let me show you how this is done. So y is, they are saying y is inversely proportional to x. So y proportional 1 by x. So y equals to k by x. He says the y will be t when the x will be 2. So k is t equals to k by 2. So k will be 2t. Then they say y equals to k by x. Okay, they say the value of the x is 3. So what will be the value of the y in terms of t? The k value is 2t and x is 3. So that is the answer, sir. That is the answer. Hopefully you understand. This is showing up on your screen. Question number 10. I believe you can do that. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The question coming up on your screen is question number 11. He says 4,500 multiply 1,000 and it's square in the standard form. Express. We have to express. Okay, so it's very easy. Let's do this. We have to represent this in the standard form. So here you have 4,500 multiply 1,000 square. 1,000 square will be 1 million. So 4,500 multiply 1 and 60. So you will have 4, 5 and 80. Now convert that into the standard form. Decimal is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it will be 4.5 into 10 raised to power 9, or we say 4.5 expo 9. That's the standard form. This number here in the standard form should be more than 1 and less than 10. So then it's a standard form. Okay, so we are done. We have checked this answer already with the marking scheme. Okay, so we are going to the 11B part. He says giving your answer in the standard form. Evaluate 2.4 expo minus 8 divided by 4 expo minus 3. Let me show you how this is done. Okay, so move this decimal one step to this. The power will decrease by 1, so it will become 24 into 10 raised power minus 9 divided by 4. Expo minus 3, 4 and 24 will be cancelled. It will be 6 expo minus 9 minus 3. It will become minus 6. So that's the standard form. Question number 11, B part, showing up on your screen. Already checked this answer. Okay, so it's a good to go. Okay, we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 12. A polygon has 12 sides. Calculate the sum of the interior angle of this polygon. You see, very simple, a straightforward, a book or academic question. 12 sides of the polygon. You should remember the formula for the sum of the internal angles of a polygon. Sum of internal angles of the polygon is equals to 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close. Just put this value. The question number 12 is showing up on your screen. Sum of internal angles is equals to 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close. 180 in the n means the number of sides. There are 12 sides. So 12 minus 2, that will be 10. 10 multiplied 180, that will be 1800. So sum of the internal angles of the 12-sided polygon will be 1800. Already checked this answer. Okay, so but whenever I say I have already checked this answer, I have checked. But remember, it's a very good habit that you are supposed to check the answers from the marking scheme. I believe you have a hard copy of this paper and you are doing it. Please check the answers with the marking scheme, because it is always possible that a teacher like me, like your own teachers, your tutors, it's possible that they can make a mistake. Okay. So simplify. Question number 13, chapter number, this is coming from the indices chapter from the D3 book. Okay, simplify 2x squared whole raised to power 0. Okay, anything raised to power 0 is always 1. This concept is frequently tested in the Cambridge exam. So this whole thing is raised to power 0. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. Okay. So we are going to the next part. He says 3x cube and whole raised to power 2. So this 2 is power for the 3. This 2 is also power for the x cube. So we will give them both this power. So 3 square, that will be 9. X cube and square. Power of the power multiplies with each other. So 3 and 2 will multiply. So you will have x raised to power 6. So the answer is 9x raised to power 6. Okay, the next part, he says you have 8 divided by x cube and the whole thing raised to power minus 1 by 3. You see, there is a negative in the power. Whenever there is a negative in the index or there is a negative in the power, you flip the fraction inside that bracket and the power will become positive. Okay, let's see. So this was 8x cube and the whole thing raised to power minus 1 by 3. Just flip this fraction. So you will have x cubed divided by 8 raised to power 1 by 3. You see the power has become positive because you have flickered, you have flipped, you have reciprocated this fraction inside that bracket. Now you can give this power to both of them. So it will be x cube raised to power 1 by 3. And you will have this 8 is basically 2 cube and raised to power 1 by 3. 3 and 3 cancel, x, 3 and 3 cancel 2. So the answer will be x by 2. That is our answer. Hopefully you understand it has been checked. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen. It's question coming on a cumulative frequency curve. The temperatures in the degree centigrade of 120 people were measured. The results are summarized in the cumulative frequency diagram. So here you have that cumulative frequency diagram. Let me decrease the size so you can see the whole thing. On the x-axis, the temperatures are written here. 36, 36.2, 36.4, 36.6, 36.8, 36, 37, 37.2, 37.4, 37.6. This is on the x-axis. On the y-axis, the cumulative frequency is given 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. So the cumulative frequency is basically 120. So what is their first question? Their first question is the 20th percentile. If you want to find out the 20th percentile, first of all, you have to find out the 20% of 120. 20% of 120 will be 20 divided by 100 multiply 120, and that will be something, something, something. I don't know. Let me show you. 20% of the 120 will be 24. So from the graph, go to in the graph 24, find where is 24. So each number here is representing 2. So from 20, go 2 small squares up and go to the graph, and below that read what is the number. It is 36.6, I think. So the 20th percentile will be 36.6 36.6. I hope you understand how we are doing this. Then the next question. The next question is the number of people with a temperature between the 36.8 degrees centigrade and 37.0 degrees centigrade. So the methodology is 36.8. 36.8, from here you will go to the graph. Check what is the value. It is 62, I think. It is 62. Yeah, it is 64. Sorry. It's 64. And because 2, yeah. And then what is the next temperature? 37, 37, 37, 37 is here. Go to the graph. So 37 and check what is the reading. I think 100 something. Looks 100. You can check from your graph. Okay. So from the graph, the temperatures were given. I checked what is the cumulative frequency for each temperature. For 36.8, the cumulative frequency is 64. And for 37, the cumulative frequency is 100. So the difference between these two cumulative frequencies will give you the number of the people who have the temperature between the 37 and the 36.8. So it will be 100 minus 64, that's 36. So there are 36 people whose temperature is between these two temperatures. Hopefully you understand. I have already checked this answer from the marking scheme. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Okay, here we have the time taken. I don't know if I have. Okay, I have taken that. Okay. So we are going to the next question. Question number 15 showing up on your screen. Here we have the time taken by each number of a group of students to solve a problem was recorded. The sum of the results are summarized in the table and illustrated in the histogram. So the time taken by 6 students is 1 to 2 minutes. From 2 to 3 minutes, 10 students. 3 to 4 minutes, 12 students. 4 to 6 minutes, P students. 6 to 8 minutes, 4 students. So here we have that the information is presented on this histogram, and here on the x-axis you have the time, and on the y-axis you have the frequency density. And you should remember that frequency density is frequency of that class divided by the class width. Okay, his question is, use the histogram to find the value of the P. The value of the P is the frequency of the 4 to 6. 4 to 6, its histogram is already here. So if you have the histogram, you can find the frequency of that class 4 to 6, and that is very simple. Just find the area of this histogram. 4 to 6, this rectangle, find its area. That will be equal to the frequency. This side is 2 and this side is 8. Just multiply length and width. You will get the P. Let me show you. So the P will be equal to 2 multiplied 16. So the value of the P will be 16. This value is 16. Just write here 16. Then he says complete the histogram. So we have to complete the histogram. Okay, so if you want to complete the histogram, you see which one is missing. 0 to 2 is missing. So 1 to 2 is missing. Sorry, 1 to 2 is missing. So you have to 1 to 2. First of all, find its frequency density. How you find its frequency density? You divide the frequency with the class width. The class width here is 2 minus 1. That is 1. The class width is 1. The frequency is 6. 6 divided by 1, that will be 6. So from here, I will make a rectangle starting from 1 and it go up to 6. So this is that histogram. Okay, then the last one is also missing, 6 to 8. 6 to 8. Okay, 6 to 8. So how much is the class width? 8 minus 6, that's 2. The class width is 2. The frequency is 4. So how frequency density? Frequency density is frequency divided by the class width. So the frequency is 4. The class width is 2. So 4 divided by 2 will be 2. The frequency density is 2. So from 6 to 8, it will be 2. You will draw a graph like this here. Okay. So let me show you. I think I have already drawn this. Okay. So, but remember here we have this is right. This one is right, but this one is not right. It was not starting from 0. It was supposed to start from the 1. So mark this mistake. It was supposed to start from the 1, not from the 0. Okay. So let me take some time and draw for you so you don't have the confusion. I still have time. So let me copy from here. So let me take it to the paint. Okay. So this is supposed to be here. Let me check how much is this. Up to 6. Did I draw up to 6? No. Okay. So starts from the 1 and you see with the mouse it's a bit difficult. Okay. And this one is up to 2. Yeah, I think. So these are the 2. So now the histogram is completed. Hopefully you understand. Let me check my work. Yeah, it's right. Here I made a mistake. It was supposed to start from 1. Okay. So let's go. So I think question number 15 is completed. This paper totally has, I think, how many questions are there? 20. But in this video, in this session, there are, I think, 23 questions. So, my dear students, today we were attempting this paper. Okay. So, my dear students, we have completed from question number 1 to question number 15 of the October-November 2019 or 1-2 paper. In the next video, in the next session, I will solve from question number 16 to question number 23, and this paper will be completed. So why this is happening, why I am doing these papers in 2 parts now, especially because the Zoom is not allowing me to make videos more than 40 minutes. So that is the reason. And because before that the Zoom was a long, I was able to record the videos on the Zoom for up to, there was no limit on the time. But now something has happened and the Zoom is not allowing me to, because basically they want me to buy the recording time. So that is not happening. So that's why I am making the videos, because otherwise I believe that one paper should be in the one video, but its second part will be uploaded soon. So thank you very much everyone, and it's a great blessing for me to be able to teach you online. And if you think that this video has helped you, so please do share the link of this video on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and on your Twitter accounts, and especially share the link of this video with your junior students in O level. So the next year, because you will move to the A levels, but your junior students, when they come in the 11th Cambridge, they prepare for the Cambridge exam, they know from where they can find this help. So thank